Um, this is kind of like hard for me because I typically keep my cool in games. I don't really get too like tilted. I mean, I have, but it's not really many times. It takes a lot for me to rage quit. If I would say the one game I think that maybe started getting me a little salty was probably Street Fighter 4. Like I mean, I was playing a bad character when the game first came out, Vega. Everybody was like Vega was just, the worst in the game, trash. It took a while for him to even get people think for him to even be viable. But you had characters like coming to the game like Yun, and you had Seth, Viper, Geef. Geef definitely is a salt mine inducer. So characters like that definitely started to make me get a little salty. Balrog was running rampant. Ibuki, holy smokes, I can't stand that character. Like I just whew, gee, Blanca, oh man. So I definitely think for me it was Street Fighter 4. Like I said, some of those characters, just the play styles. Blanca just, it's like he was just doing stuff. Like it's like every Blanca I played, I know there were good Blancas, but every Blanca I played, it was just like stuff is happening and I'm getting hit, and I just can't seem to get a grasp on how to deal with it. And at that time, like I never took something to the training room and practiced against it as much as I do now. Like with Guilty Gear Strive, like literally every character that I played, I had a problem with. I immediately took whatever they was doing and I labbed it. So back then, like I was, I probably would have been doing better against stuff, but I just never was like, I was in a training room, but I wasn't like labbing situations. So I would say that the fact that I didn't do that just led me to keep getting bodied by the same thing. So yeah, Street Fighter 4 was definitely a game where I was just like, I just can't do this. And I never really rage quit a lot. I mean, there was probably one or two times where I just had to, I just had to hit the people's elbow on the power button and just go grab a drink real quick, go get some Kool-Aid or something, and get a popsicle, cool off. But I'm not one to regularly just be like, somebody beat me KO or just boop. Like I don't do that on the often, but I can definitely remember like a time or two where I've done it. Like you know what, just like just throw the controller at the system and just boot off. But yeah, it's just Street Fighter 4 was definitely because I played Soul Calibur 4 too, and I don't that didn't really get me too salty. Like I played a lot of that like heavy. But yeah, it was Street Fighter 4. Like I said, playing against Geef, Blanca, Ibuki, Sea Viper, it was a lot. Got Seth, I mean, he just Yoga Sniper, Sonic Boom, SPD, Dragon Punch, Suck You In, Tandem Engine, just tap dancing on your head, teleports, just everything. So yeah. Bison, oh yeah, I'm done because I'm not gonna say too much on Bison because that really opens up a wound right there. So yeah, that's for me. Street Fighter 4 got to be the game that started
That
dumping
purple
salt on
stuff.
me.
I love
Stupid
that purple
smell.
stuff, man.
Shut up,
Colgate
Bison.
smile, bro.
Hey, man.
Man, fake teeth, man. It wasn't not his
You
real
for the
teeth.
kids, man. It's all about brushing your
Addictive, man.
teeth, and
Yeah, man.
you can drink purple stuff. You can have Kool-Aid and keep a good fresh smile.
Yeah, man. Forget about Dr. Rabbit, man, and Bison, man.
I mean,
Like,
even his teeth, he out here getting different bodies, man. Them on somebody else's teeth.
It
hey,
is
what,
true, but
you
they
get it
didn't
how you
have
get
that
it,
good
man.
of teeth until he came into
Yeah, their teeth wasn't that good, and then he just like, you know what, man, I need to up their hygiene real quick, yo. Let me show you how to do this. Oh man, so for me, like the game that really got me really salty, and I don't know how many, maybe people will agree, maybe people won't agree, but Super Smash Brothers Brawl, mostly because so first off, Super Smash Brothers in general, if if you play it normally without changing any of the settings, it's an extremely random game. Like you play the game and there's items
man.
just appearing out of the sky, like there's bob bombs like coming out of the sky. You know, you'll be standing there, you'll be beating the nonsense out of somebody, and then like a giant crate will appear out of nowhere just above your head, and it'll land on top, and then you hit or God help you, if you hit the box and a bunch of bob-ombs come out, and then somebody makes a false move and hits one of them, and then they all just blow up, and then like 2 or 3 people are dead, and then the one dude who decided that he was like gonna be at the edge of the stage is like, all right, he just won. That's game right there. So it was a very random game. Even with all of that, like people getting frozen, people getting getting all the items together to build like the ship that you like can use the targeter, you hit somebody and they go careening off the screen. Even with all that, none of that, in my opinion, comes close, not even close to tripping. That is the worst. Oh man, that increased the salt content of my blood tenfold, like every single time. Like you just sit there, you're, oh man, I got him now. And then it's bad enough that you trip. It'd be like, oh, like it's bad enough that you trip, and you're just like, you know, I'd be like, oh man, if I trip and I fall on the ground, I'm like, I gotta get back up again. But the fact, I don't know, there's something about the added effect of the way it looks when like somebody trips in the game.
You have to sit there on your butt for like a second.
Yeah, they just sit there. They're just like they can't believe, they just tripped. They're like, I can't believe that just happened to me. Meanwhile, somebody's like gearing up to like final smash you off the stage, man. Like, oh man, I cannot tell you how many times that happened to me. Oh man, the salt, bro. Like that is enough to. I tell you, people had to like really, really, really sell it to me to get me to play that game. Like my friends would be playing, because I had a bunch of friends who love Smash Brothers, but like you would have to really, really sell it to me to get me to be like, okay, I'll play Super Smash Brothers Brawl with you. And then like 5 minutes later, I'm like, oh wait, I remember why I hate this game. Never mind. Because like, I think I've mentioned this before, it's not like it's a setting you can go in and turn off. Like you can turn off all the items, you can turn off Smash Balls, you can turn off, like, you can change the stocks. You can go to like go to a flat stage, go to like Final Destination where there's nothing going on and like all that. But you cannot turn off the tripping. And it's like, why is this it's like, of all the things you can't turn off, you decided that was going to be a thing. Oh man, yo, I don't know if y'all can hear this. My microphone might not catch it, but if you listen closely, you can hear my chest tightening through my microphone right now, just thinking about just tripping and getting destroyed in Super Smash Brothers. Like it is possibly one of the most like oh man, I'm getting a headache by how much salt is in my system right now just thinking about it. So yeah, man, like that is I can't, man. I just can't. That is, oh god. Super Smash Brothers Brawl with the tripping, man.